Good evening, viewers. It's been over a year since the farm laws were passed, almost 10 months since they were put in suspension. But the farmers and the government remain at loggerhead, and it continues to be one of the big stories in our country. The agitation refuses to die out or even slow down. Many lives have been lost in various clashes that have taken place. Several cases, pleas and petitions have landed up at the court. But the two sides yet haven't found a solution. Yesterday, on October 3rd, there was a fatal clash that broke out in Uttar Pradesh's Lakhimpur Kheri, claiming 8 lives. It began with the farmers who were protesting there, planning to and wanting to gherao the helipad where Uttar Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister was to land. Protesting farmers allegedly surrounded this helipad. There was a huge crowd. There were also BJP workers there to receive the Deputy Chief Minister to attend that event. These BJP workers were allegedly led by MOS's son, who was also part of this crowd, we are told. Stones and sticks were allegedly pelted at the SUVs. They were the convoy of the minister or his son, which entered this crowd, got trapped in the angry protesting crowd. And then these cars allegedly ran over a group of farmers. 4 farmers are dead. A car, an SUV, mowed down protesting farmers. Just let that sink in. In retaliation, angry protesters set the cars on fire, went after the people who were involved, and in that process, we do know that at least 3 other people linked to the BJP died and 1 journalist. Let me tell you, 3 farmers, Daljit Singh, Gurvinder Singh, Lovepreet Singh, and Satra Singh. These are the ones who died in this protest. Farmers fighting for their right, fighting to be heard, hoping to confront their own Deputy Chief Minister, crushed to death. Then there were BJP workers, Shubham Mishra, Hariom Mishra, Shyam Sundar, allegedly linked to the BJP, part of this crowd, killed in the violence that unfolded after this incident. Covering this incident, as has been with several of the farmers' protests, were journalists. 4 of them got caught in this and were not spared. They too got injured in this incident, in this clash that took place. And Raman Kashyap, we understand a local journalist, was among those covering this. He is no more. A journalist is dead today, killed in the clash while doing his job of bringing you these stories. And all we've heard all day long today is claim and counterclaim, allegation and counter-allegation. My video versus your video. I was there, I was not there. You provoked us, no, you provoked us. All that we have heard today is that. MOS home, Ajay Mishra's son, was allegedly part of this crowd. The farmers say that he was the one in the car that mowed down the farmers. But the minister himself has categorically denied this, saying he was not even present at the spot when this incident took place. Now, if the minister wasn't present, the minister's son wasn't present, then what was this convoy doing there? What were these cars doing in the middle of a crowd, wanting to get out of it with drivers inside them? Something that one hopes that the police will tell us. But the clear allegation from the farmer side is that this son was the one leading the attacks, leading the BJP party workers who gheraued them. That's how the situation got tense, and it was his car that ran over the farmers. Not the minister's son, not the minister himself. They haven't been named so far. This is where the situation stands. Keep it in mind, this is not the first such instance that has taken place. Just a few weeks ago, in Karnal in Haryana, we heard a similar incident where the SDM gave orders to his policemen ahead of a protest to lathi charge the protesters and break the heads of whoever tries to cross the line. 10 people were injured there. Here is another incident where farmers are even citing a viral video speech of the MOS dated 27 September, they claim, where he too said that we are not going to tolerate it, where he too made some very, very inciting remarks about the farmers who were planning a protest. And we have landed up at this situation. But what has happened in every instance? Lives lost, families broken, compensation announced, and politics done. That is the reality of our country. Nobody is asking about what's going to happen to government farmer meetings. Nobody is asking about the people who died and why, what provoked them, what led to it, who's behind it. All we are seeing right now is politics being played. Opposition leaders are now not being allowed to go to Lakhimpur. In fact, those who are in Uttar Pradesh are being blocked and stopped wherever they are. And if they are not in Uttar Pradesh, they are not even being allowed to enter Uttar Pradesh. So tonight we are going to discuss this. We are going to start off with what transpired and the politics around it. We're also going to talk about what the Supreme Court has said and whether the farmers do have a right to protest or not, and is it really linked to the fact that the Supreme Court agreed to hear the pleas challenging the constitutional validity of these laws. Let me say good evening to Sudesh Verma of the BJP, Dr. Sunil Singh, JDU leader, Adil Singh Boparai, national spokesperson for the Congress party, Vanna Singh of the Samajwadi Party, Manish Bharti, spokesperson for the Jai Kisan Andolan, joining me this evening. And let me actually start off with Sudesh Verma. Mr. Verma, who do you hold responsible for the fact that 8 people are dead in Lakhimpur?
You see, Tanvi, I cannot act like you and pass judgment. I would love to wait for the judicial inquiry that has been ordered to come with an outcome. And the police is investigating the case. We're very sure that all those who are guilty will be apprehended and accounted for. Because nobody should be allowed to get a scot-free in this incident. Whoever is responsible, I'm giving a blanket statement, whoever is responsible should be punished as per law, and there is no one who is going to hide anyone, but both sides have something to say. Let a fair inquiry do justice, let police investigate. We should not jump to the conclusion. Already, you see, the situation is calming down. Politicians should not try to do politics over dead bodies. They know that the situation is not normal, it can flare up. So please cooperate with Uttar Pradesh government. That is why the state government has sent emissaries, messages to Punjab government that please do not allow, because 144 is in place. Please do not violate, do not send anyone here. This is what the situation is. So let's not take judgment. Whatever happened is very bad. Our workers have been lynched. We want justice, isn't it? We are sure that there would not be farmers who have lynched these workers. Maybe some anti-social elements, maybe those who are anti-India, they have infiltrated in the rank of farmers and trying to create this crisis.
But Mr. Sudesh Verma, then how are we going to resolve this problem? You know, every week a new incident of face-off, a new incident of clash. We're now losing lives. People are badly getting injured. Journalists are not being spared. And we're going to continue looking the other way.
It's very sad, Tanvi. Being a journalist, former journalist myself, I can tell you I feel sad. Because if that person has lived, maybe he would have done his job much better. He was not allowed to do his job. This is what we have come to know. And you see about the whole agitation going on. If you adopt the Gandhian method of Satyagraha, about which the Congress is talking, he should teach these farmers who he is supporting that Satyagraha, this is not the way of Satyagraha. Violence has no place in Satyagraha. Please do your satyagraha. You have a right to protest, but do not protest in a way that disturbs the life of others. They are not with you. If you call for a Bharat Bandh, wait for people to come out voluntarily and shut down their shops and not to come on the street. Don't force them. By forcing them, you are indulging in violence. You are using brute force against innocent people of this country. This is not done.
You saying that they use brute force against innocent people in this country?
I'm talking about Bharat Bandh. I quoted Bharat Bandh.
Okay. During the
way
Bharat
brute
Bandh, they
force.
forcefully shut
Yes.
down
So they are doing
people's
those
shops.
things, you know.
They
If
created
people are supporting
barricades
you,
on the
Tanvi, I'm saying
highways
if
that
people are
didn't allow
supporting you,
movement.
they will come out voluntarily, isn't it? They're not supporting.
Okay, Ms. Manish Bharti, spokesperson for the Jai Kisan Andolan, please respond to this. And I have one question for all sides. Both sides' lives have been lost. I mean, things have come to this that cars are now driving over protesting farmers. And you are retaliating and attacking and killing and taking lives as well. How will you justify your peaceful protest then?
Ma'am, see, first of all, I like to pay my humble, uh, uh, you know, एक श्रद्धांजलि हम देना चाहेंगे अपने सभी किसानों को जिन्होंने इस पूरे आंदोलन में अपनी जानों को गंवाया है पिछले 10 महीनों से the last 10 months we all are on the Gandhian path. I'm really sorry to hear the BJP spokesperson when he say that please teach the farmers the Gandhian way. Sorry, sir. We are for the last 10 months we are on the Gandhian path. हमसे ज्यादा गांधी का अनुसरण कोई नहीं कर रहा है इस देश we have been called terrorists, we have been called all kind of bad names has been given to us. We are not retaliate. We are sitting there for the last more than 10 months. We have lost almost 600 farmers life, and the way BJP is behaving to us, I think BJP has come up with a new culture of insensitivity, new culture of being inhuman. I can say this because in the last 10 months, there was not a one humanity or human gesture from a ruling party, whether it's a state party or it's a center party. Now, this kind of a culture will definitely, and what Mr. Khattar had said in Haryana, and what this minister have said, actually provoking this kind of a thing. And I think BJP have lost all the ground, and that's the reason why they are now trying to get this movement into some kind of a violence. They are provoking the farmers. They were trying to get some kind of a violence and want to crush this entire movement. But let me clear this thing from the Sanyukt Kisan Morcha side and from the Jai Kisan also, that we are on a path of non-violence. We are not going to support violence at all. We have never done that and we will not going to do it. And we will run this as our motto say, ladenge, jeetenge.
No, but at this point, will there be a recalibration of your strategy of how you want to go about it? Or are you willing to see this kind of loss of lives in the way of your आंदोलन? आंदोलन चलना चाहिए, आपकी लड़ाई चलती ही रहे, आपको जो सरकार से जहां सवाल पूछना है आप पूछें, लेकिन इस तरीके से कैसे काम चलेगा?
See, I have one question. From your platform, even I want to ask the entire nation. Please suggest our farmers how to do our education. Please tell us which way to go and how to tell this government that we as a community, as a farmer, we are starving. We are not getting the right price for our crops. We are not able to get a proper education to our children. We are financially broken. I mean, this is the reason, this is the hardcore reason, this is the basic reason why the farmer is agitating. And we are in a peaceful process. Now, whatever losses we are having, it is only because the government of India is so adamant, they're so arrogant, and they're so inhuman that they just don't want to listening to us. They are not even with the talking terms to us. They have stopped talking to us for the more than 8 months. I mean, just look at the behavior, look at the gesture that the government is showing towards the farmers. And there is a new kind of ideology has also been imposed. If anything goes wrong, if somebody is losing their life, I think the BJP new political formula is saying that, sorry, you're not even welcome to give a condolence to the family who had lost their loved ones. I mean, this is not done. The same party BJP, when something, a same kind of a thing happened to another state, they just rush to it from prime minister to the local level leadership. But when something goes, against even whether it's a Hathras, whether it's Lakhimpur Kheri, the entire political system is being jeopardized. They don't want to allow a single political
Can I
party
respond, Tanvi?
Yeah, okay.
just to
Should not be
convey their
solo
condolence
speech.
to the
Well,
family.
whether they'll allow opposition parties or not, and if that's always a good strategy or not, we're going to talk about it in just a bit. Yes, Mr. Siddesh Verma, do respond.
Yeah, Tanvi, to talk about Gandhiji and not following him is something which you should not be defending. You see, you spoke about Satyagraha when Chauri Chaura happened, in which policemen were killed by protesters. Gandhiji withdrew the agitation because he knew that non-violence was the only weapon. You are protesting against your own government, against laws that have been enacted by Parliament, the laws that have been put in abeyance by the Supreme Court. Supreme Court has said already, no, that why the protest when the law is not being implemented. And I'm adding to that, the government is not imposing anything, it's only giving a parallel system. Whether you want to go to that or don't go to that, it is your choice. So you are preventing farmers from getting into that choice because you are batting for those middlemen who bask in the glory of innocent farmers. The farmers of this country, they're getting the benefit of
No,
MSP.
but you know, Mr.
They're
Siddesh
getting
Verma,
better MSP.
there may be a debate, open debate still about the laws and how many it will affect or not affect or benefit or not benefit. But let's just also look at the fact that for over a year, farmers have not backed down. You know this narrative that continues that it's only a handful of farmers. Then it's just denial. Every time we've spoken about other key issues, you said nobody is angry, nobody has a problem. Where are the farmers on street? Where are the teachers on street? Where are the youngsters on street? Now they have come on the street. Now you're saying don't be on the street. Go sit in one corner. Do your dharna in one side. What is it that you want?
Tanvi, what I'm saying is you decide today whether the country will be governed by constitution or because some people come on the street against some legislation. Then the parliament will not be the institution to enact any law in this country because some people
That doesn't mean people don't have a right to protest against it. That doesn't mean people don't have a right to protest against it, Mr. Sudesh Verma. And up until the Supreme Court turns around and says, up until the Supreme Court turns around and says you can't protest in this country once a law has been passed by the parliament, the two are not connected. And the farmer representative here is specifically talking about an andolan that they want to do.
Are you saying that, Tanvi? Are they more representative than elected representatives who have got duly elected into
Doesn't
parliament?
mean they don't have a right. Doesn't mean they don't have a right.
I'm sorry
people
to
sitting on the
interfere. I'm
streets.
sorry to interfere. What BJP spokesman are trying to say that only a political party who's been elected has a right to do and safeguard
not
the
saying
democracy.
that.
I'm
Members of
sorry.
parliament.
Each and
I'm
every
not saying
individual of the
political party.
country,
Members of
all the
parliament.
individual of the
Mark
country
my
has
word.
the
I
same
did not
right
use the word
as
political
as
party.
equivalent to
But
a
sadly,
representative. I'm
what can
sorry.
you do?
I'm
The
back to differ on
BJP
this.
Okay.
BJP has maximum
Allow me to
majority.
bring in three other representatives who are there on this panel tonight. Yes, let's start with Adil here. Adil, go ahead.
Tanvi, the BJP's deals of arrogance are crushing the Indian citizens. It's been over 24 hours. A union minister's son's cavalcade has moved down, has run over 4 sons of the soil. And even till now, as we speak, not a single arrest has been made. We do not even know whether Section 302 for murder has been invoked or not. Do farmers' lives not matter? At a time when the police machinery should have arrested this Ashish Mishra, they are busy detaining, arresting, and putting opposition leaders under house arrest. This is Mr. Narendra Modi's idea of New India. Godse's party should not sermonize us about democracy, about humanity.
Can you prove that it is Godse's party? Come on, Adil. I hold you. Can you prove it is Godse's party? Should you not
Can
be
I
held
please
accountable for what
complete?
you are saying?
Can I
How can
please
you say that? Tell me that. Was
Can I
Nathuram
please
Godse member of BJP or RSS?
Can I please
How can you
complete?
say that? Tell me that.
Yeah, but
And
wait,
we don't
okay,
get the
okay,
facts.
okay. Allow me to come
Speak
in.
with facts.
Sudesh Sharma's point made, Adil, rather than the larger, colorful words that you want to use, let's stick to the facts. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk
8
about
lives
facts.
have been lost. 8 lives.
Let's talk about facts. I'm so glad you want to talk about facts. The fact is that a BJP minister's son has run over 4 farmers.
This
Has
is
he
not
been
fact.
arrested?
Yet to be proven.
Has he
Yet
been
to be
arrested?
proven. This is
Yes
allegation.
or no? Yes or no? It's a case of
This is
302.
allegation that needs to be proven.
On the contrary, Tanvi, either Mr. Verma can speak or I can speak.
No, you are
Both of us
speaking
can
lies.
speak at the same time.
Why can't you talk facts and facts?
The fact of the matter is, at a time when the investigating agency should be investigating this case, should be custodially interrogating this minister's son, they are detaining Priyanka Gandhi ji. They are detaining a deputy chief minister on the borders of Uttar Pradesh. Is this the way a democratic country has to function? Is Uttar Pradesh an island in itself? Manohar Lal Khattar, yesterday this Haryana chief minister, who has taken an oath to uphold the constitution, is inciting people to pick up lathis. He is encouraging and inciting violence. This is a sitting chief minister, Verma Sahab, for heaven's sake. This is worse than Godse's ideology. Your sitting chief minister is inciting armed groups to resort to violence. What action has been taken? There are videos of this Ashish Mishra, whatever this minister MOS whose name is, where he's telling the farmers a few days back, you better mend your fences,
Yeah.
otherwise we'll teach you a lesson. This is in public domain. Verma
Can
Sahab
you
will
vouch
tell
for
you
that?
also.
Can you vouch for that videotape?
No.
That is viral in the social media.
No,
Can
we
you say
can't
with
we can't
authenticity?
vouch for it. We can't vouch for
Then-
it. But I am
then
hoping that
please,
you
please
can put
carry it.
some light on it.
This
Being
is
a
not
lawyer,
fair.
I mean, he's speaking.
This is not fair.
He is definitely saying the words. He's speaking. He's definitely saying the words. He's definitely referring to the protesting farmers. We are told it's dated 27th September. And the rest, we are hoping, Mr. Verma, your party can shed light on it. In
Right,
fact, let me just play it out. Let me play out that clip that is doing the rounds, which we are told is also angering the farmers today.
सामना करवा के हम आपको सुधार देंगे 2 मिनट लगेगा केवल। मैं केवल मंत्री नहीं हूं, ये सांसद विधायक नहीं हूं। जो विधायक व सांसद बनने से पहले मेरे विषय में जानते होंगे, उनको ये भी मालूम होगा कि मैं किसी चुनौती से भागता नहीं हूं। और जिस दिन मैंने उस चुनौती को स्वीकार करके काम कर लिया, तो उस दिन पलिया नहीं, लखीमपुर तक छोड़ना पड़ जाएगा, ये याद रखें।
Yes, Mr. Sudesh Sharma. Once you have an SDM who was making provocative comments, now there is this speech. I am only saying, and this goes for both sides, you have to pull back on what you're saying. Just because there's an election in this state, you can't go about making such statements. Yes, Sudesh Sharma.
Constantly interrupting me.
1 minute, Adil, you raised this point. Allow him to shed light on what this video
Adil,
is.
you are a lawyer. You should talk with facts. and
Don't you,
dates.
Adil Singh
Let me
Boparai, would you
respond.
not want to know what BJP has to say about this speech and
Yes.
the video?
This is a
You
party
raised the
of
question.
liars.
Allow him to answer.
It is a party of liars. They will not
cannot-
investigate this
I
also.
cannot testify. I cannot deny. That is for the investigation to come to a conclusion.
And there is no
whether it is-
investigation.
Oh, hold
There
on,
is no
Mr. Adil
FIR.
Boparai.
Nothing
This is
has
the kind of
happened.
firing you do. Allow me to speak,
Khattar,
man.
what about
I'm
Khattar?
not
Yes.
against you. We are talking on facts, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes.
Just
Okay.
kindly listen to me what I have to say.
Yes, please. A reminder
Even if
to
I-
everybody to
even
maintain
if-
decorum on the
Tanvi,
urban
even
debate.
if-
Yes. Yes. Can I just hear
Tanvi,
Sudesh
even
Sharma,
if-
please?
Even if I agree for the time being, for the sake of understanding the whole entire episode, as you are saying, this is a video of 22nd September.
27th.
Provocation
Yes.
cannot happen after 11 days. There would be provocation. Between these 11 days,
27th,
there was a
Mr.
WhatsApp
Verma,
group
27th.
apparently run by Babbar Khalsa activists. So they were targeting the minister. So whether this was a provocation or this was a conspiracy, that also needs to be investigated, going by your own logic. So that is why I'm saying, let us hold our guns. Let's wait for the inquiry report. Let's wait for the police investigation.
Okay. I'm going to bring in two other panelists. Wanda Singh to you
Please,
first,
please,
and then
please,
we are going
please,
around to
I
Dr.
haven't got a
Sunil
chance.
Singh.
Give me 60 seconds at least, kindly, please.
Okay,
For the
60
sake of
seconds.
justice.
60 seconds.
I always knew that Mr. Verma is weak on facts, but he's also weak on math.
27th, he misheard it as 22nd.
Well, he obviously mishears
It's
it.
fine.
Because they're not
It's fine. Whatever.
interested in their
Whatever.
investigation.
A few days here and there doesn't change the equation or the purport of my statement, isn't it?
Tanvi, the fact of the matter is, any person who disagrees with the BJP is an anti-national, a secessionist, and a terrorist.
No, we never said that.
But a person-
You were saying. I did not say that.
Tanvi, this is just not fair. Mr. Verma is not being decent today. I don't understand.
You're
He's a
insinuating, mister.
gentleman.
Why don't you speak your statement? Why are you
Tanvi-
insinuating?
Tanvi, the fact of the matter is that what is criminal under the law of the land, under the law framed by Baba Sahab Ambedkar, is a BJP minister's son mowing down, killing, crushing 4 farmers. That is an offense. That is an infraction.
That needs to be investigated. That needs to be investigated because we are being told he was not even at the spot. If he ran away, abandoned his car and the driver before the incident, or when the tension began, or during this incident, or after the car ran over certain
Tanvi,
farmers,
what do
is
you
for the
expect?
investigators
He's the
to tell us.
Home Minister's son.
It's very
He's the
difficult to
Home Minister's
believe.
son.
Yes, it is very difficult to believe that the minister and the son were not there, but the convoy was roaming around in the middle of a dharna. Vandana Singh, what's going on here, and is politics really making it worse? Vandana Singh, the question to you.
I couldn't hear you, Tanvi. Could you please repeat your
Is
question?
politics really making the situation worse?
Tanvi, as a citizen, I'm very pained and disturbed. And it's not acceptable in the manner in which the farmers are treated here. And Mr. Sudesh Verma, you're one of those gentlemen, BJP spokesperson. We all understand offense is the best defense, but I don't expect from you to jump like this, please. You know what we're talking about. We're discussing farmers here. Let me remind you, the way farmers are treated today in our country, where 75% population is farmers. Here, August 28, 2021, 10 people were killed in Haryana. Lucky charge farmers. October 1st, farmers and security, they clashed in Haryana. Now, October 3rd, violence in Lakhimpur Kheri. Farmers were allegedly run over by a vehicle which was driven by your minister's son. Don't you think we deserve justice for the farmers? I'm also a farmer's daughter. Do you think we don't have a place or space in this country? We do. We have as much as a right as you have. People are objecting, oh, yeah, they're blocking the roads, they're doing... Nobody is deriving any pleasure from this. They're losing money, they're losing lives. How many lives have been lost? And it's also objectionable to see the detention of Akhilesh Yadav and Priyanka Gandhi and other political party leaders. Why? And why is our Prime Minister, I want to ask from this forum, why is our Prime Minister mum? Why is he not speaking? We have not heard a word from our Prime Minister. Is it below his dignity to speak on this subject? And then he says his doors are open. He's a phone call away. Why isn't he approaching? Why isn't our CM there talking to farmers? Why not?
Prime Minister has repeatedly actually made his view very clear on this in various
He's
speeches,
made
Vandana
his
Singh.
view
And
that
he and the government believes that the people are being misled by people with motivated interests. So
Nobody
he's made it
discussed
very
the
clear.
farmers. They're the stakeholders. Did they talk to the farmers? Whether they are happy with this law, whether this law should be implemented, did they
Okay,
discuss?
so let me take that point. And Dr. Sunil,
another
I'm going
point
to
I
take
want
this
to
point
say,
across to
one
Dr.
more
Sunil
point,
Singh.
last point.
Dr. Sunil Singh, thank you for patiently waiting. Here, that's essentially at the core of this, right? What is the way forward? How many more such instances will we see? Punjab goes to elections, fireworks there. UP goes to elections, fireworks there. Next, whichever state is ready for elections, fireworks there. That can't be the way forward. There is an issue at hand. Farmers are protesting. the government has to at some point restart that dialogue.
Maybe I'll take 2 minutes. First of all, it's very unfortunate the way that this thing happened. That clearly shows one thing, that in the garb of farmers, some anti-social people element have entered there. That is why, because these kind of a clash, just because of minister spoke something, if that is the basis of this kind of clash, even the Rakesh Tikait has many times spoken many things. This doesn't lead to that. If this thing is happening, let's come to that conclusion that anti-social elements have creeped into the farmers' agitation. That is why this thing. And so many lives have been lost. The inquiry is going on, Tanvi. So the thing is, very first thing, very thing is to be done is that the way forward, what you're telling is, way forward, let the Supreme Court, what is handling, let the thing go up, Supreme Court is handling the affairs. Supreme Court has commented that the way farmers are handling the issue, Supreme Court is not happy. And not the farmers of the whole India is dissatisfied. I mean, whatever the dialogue should be there, I agree with you. But then this kind of a vulture politics and political tourism that immediately happened after this thing, that thing should be stopped. This thing should stop. The vulture politics of the opposition, that everybody is trying to bask in the glory of these kind of things that happened. And the politicians, if they are stopped, they are crying foul. I mean, this clearly shows that there is some kind of a nexus between these politicians and the elements that have creeped into the farmers' agitation.
But Dr. Sunil Singh, okay, allow me to ask you this question. One minute. Before Congress and Samajwadi respond to this, I'm asking you a very simple question. 8 people have died, including 4 farmers. Their families distraught, sitting there demanding justice. One journalist who was there simply to cover the story is no more today. You don't think it's okay for politicians, whether it's Priyanka Gandhi or Akhilesh Yadav, to go visit those families, meet them, speak to those people?
The kind of a quickness that thing happened with them, the thing that Ansari happened, their intention is doubtful. And I think that the first and the foremost thing is that all kind of these unrest should be controlled, and then later on they could have come. The kind of a quickness they were going there, I call it a vulture diplomacy, vulture politics, and I call it as a political tourism, which I think should be, that the angle should be probed by the Judicial Commission, whether there is some nexus between the troubleshooters and this kind of a quick support from the political people.
Okay, let me get first Adil and then Vandana Singh to respond to this. Adil Singh Boparai.
And the vultures are those individuals who mow down hapless farmers. Vultures are those individuals who maintain stoic silence when our farmers are being crushed. Vultures are those individuals who do not speak for the aspirations of the farmers of this country or for the citizenry. Vultures are those individuals who switch sides for political expediency. Now, coming to the issue at hand, I said this in the beginning, it's been over 24 hours. Mr. Verma and Mr. Sunil Singh should perhaps enlighten the country. What action has been taken against the minister's son? Has he been interrogated? Has he been summoned? Has he even been questioned over the phone? Has anything happened? Or just because he's the home minister's son, he gets a free pass? So whom are they trying to fool? Just because people do not agree with you, you cannot label them. You cannot demonize them. This is your intoxication of arrogance. Please remember, nobody remains in power forever. This is the nature of democracy. You're in power today, you will be voted out of power. But at least do not mortgage your conscience. Do not mortgage your humanity. That's all I have to say to Mr. Sunil Singh.
Vandana Singh wanted to come in as well, because it is your party and the Congress that is being accused of vulture politics. Fact of the matter also is that the farmers didn't just wake up one day over 3 sets of laws. It's years and years of being ignored, being sidelined, being only used for political purposes that has gotten them to this point where they don't want connection or support from any political party. They want their own movement to be an apolitical movement, because for 70 years, Vandana Singh, nobody has supported them.
Who looks like a vulture here? Likes of Sunil Singh. who's sitting here, Mr. Singh, we forgot to take your advice. Whether it's a political, tourism we are doing or we actually care about the farmers. And I'm really touched to see how much you care about the farmers. And you forget what you eat is grown by our farmers. It's not by other countries' farmers. You're eating here in this country. You're living in this country where 75% population is farmers. I'm amused to hear your views. Here, people are giving blow-by-blow accounts of Shah Rukh Khan's son Aryan Khan's arrest. And if we talk about farmers, and if we take up that matter, we take up that issue, and if the parties and political parties are here to stand, not here to just sit there and listen to people like you and just take your advice. We will take up the issues of farmers. We stand with the farmers. We'll always be there with the farmers.
So let me ask this question to okay. Sunil Singh can respond to both, and then I'm going to Sudesh Sharma. Yes.
First of all, in Bihar, there is no farmer unrest. Let me tell you, in Bihar, we take care of the farmers and we don't allow the vulture politics to take place in Bihar. Farmers are not agitating. Only in the garb of the farmers, some political people, some with some gain, some nasty elements, because these kind of thing where a journalist was killed. He was not a farmer. That shows the kind of a vulture politics and the unwanted people, the anti-social elements have creeped into the farmer agitation to have their political interest. Had it not been so, if the Congress is so sympathetic towards it, there are many states which are under the Congress. They should go ahead and do it. But they won't do it. They will talk about other states. Prime Minister should not come on the stage. Judicial Commission is going on. Let the result come. If the minister's son will be guilty, he will not be spared. Let the thing happen. Don't prejudge. Look into it, do the self-introspection, and let's not do the vulture politics. I implore all of you, like this kind of thing has to be solved amicably.
We still don't know what happened, what provoked, what is going to be the end solution about what happened on the Republic Day in the national capital. We still don't know what kind of justice are people going to get over what happened in Karnal and how that got provoked. And I highly doubt, outside of the rhetorical noise and the political noise, we will ever find out what really led to this, who was in the car or not in the car. But let me bring in Mr. Manish Bharti, who had a point to make. Yes.
See, I just don't want to get into the political, this tutu meme, what is going on here, whether it's a vulture politics or not. I think it's better time to all the political parties to just look into their own behavior in the history, in the past, what they have done in these kind of circumstances. I think it is just in a democratic country, it is a right of all the political parties and every individual as a citizen of a country to be humble, to show their gratitude, to show their grief to a people, to the masses who lost their life. And anyway, as far as the Jai Kisan Andolan is concerned and the farmer agitation is concerned, I just want to make one point here, that please, whatever it is going on, the one and only party which is responsible for all kind of things is the party who is in rule. And today it is the BJP who is in rule. Whenever we are losing a life of a citizen, it is a responsibility of a state, it is the responsibility of the government of the country, and he is to be held responsible. We have a right. I don't know what kind of mindset the BJP guys are having, that they say you are going anti-constitutional. Sorry, the constitution of the country has given us a right to agitate. They had given us a right to raise our voice if we feel something is going against us, if some policy is being made against us. Every citizen, whether it's a farmer or it's a non-farmer, everybody has a right. And the government of that time has a right, as a duty towards those people to look into the matter, to listen to them and come up with the conclusion and come up with the resolution. They are not giving us any solution. They are not listening to us. They are not talking to us. And still they are giving all kind of blame. I'm here just make it one point to be very clear. This agitation will go on the basis of non-violence till the time the government will not take back these 3 laws and give us the guarantee of MSP. And whatever it has been done in Lakhimpur Kheri, it's clearly evidence that it is a conspiracy of the government. Once
Let
Mr.
me ask
Khattar
you
was
this
saying
question.
something-
Let me ask you this question. Including yours, a few groups parted way with the larger segment of protesting farmer groups in January itself after the Republic Day debacle. Do you believe that somewhere the strategy of that group is going wrong, leading to these instances, that the approach for agitation is wrong?
See, as the BJP spokesperson, JDU spokesperson also said that, there is a probe is going on. There's a probe is going on on 26th January incidents also. And whatever, it's very easy to just get away by saying all these things. It is quite prominent right now. Whatever has happened in Lakhimpur Kheri, it is not just because the minister have sent a few words. Okay, that was one of the reasons. The actual reason is that the person, Mr. Ashish, has actually, उन्होंने अपनी गाड़ी उन आंदोलित किसानों के ऊपर चढ़ाई है जबकि वो वापस जा रहे हैं। उन लोगों की, हमारे 19 साल का लड़का है जिसकी डेथ हुई है, उसने अपने जीवन का कोई महत्वपूर्ण अभी तक अपना योगदान इस देश के लिए नहीं दिया, and we lost him. I mean, I don't know why the BJP is so insensitive about losing the life of the farmer, about losing the life of this common citizen of the country. I don't know. I mean, this is a responsibility of a government. If there are some elements which are actually anti-national, it is a responsibility of the government to identify them and get them into jail.
Yeah, okay,
Is
okay.
SK
Mr. Sudesh Verma, since
supporting those,
since
those
you are so
elements. We have never
vehemently
supported that.
believing of the fact, Mr. Sudesh Verma, that Khalistanis and other anti-national elements are behind it, tell me, between January and now, how much of that crackdown has happened to filter out those elements
Exactly.
from this protest?
Tanvi, the intelligence agencies must be doing their homework. I do not hold a brief for intelligence agencies. They should be doing it. But it is also the job of organizers, who are the people coming to protest, because it's all organized, We know the kind of people who are coming there, from where you get them from the villages, that if a person doesn't send his member, then what kind of reprimand is being sent to the family. We all know that. It's not that. Now, what I am saying, you are saying you have a right to protest, is fine. You can protest. But tell me, what is the solution when Parliament has enacted a legislation, and we strongly believe that this is good for the country? A government has got overwhelming majority to do good things for the country. The government feels everyone that this is the right way. So,
Sir,
until
let me put it very clear.
you don't even allow that to be implemented. Can I, Manishji, can I complete? You do not even allow that law to be implemented. The law is on hold, and then you go on protesting. The court asks you that, why are you protesting for? The law is not implemented. And tell me, when you have gone to the court, that is the normal rule in the country, which has happened on Article 370, isn't it?
I'm
Sorry
to interrupt you.
If those logic is taken to a logical conclusion, that all those who are opposed to scrapping of 370 should come on this.
One minute. Manish Bharti, let him finish. I'll come back to you. Let Sudesh Verma make his point. Yes.
It is expected from you, Tanvi, that once you have gone to the court, you will lie silent, wait for the court to pronounce its judgment. Court has not said anything. Nothing is going against you. It is surprising if the country follows your logic, then all those people who were opposed to scrapping of 370 should come on the street. All those people who were opposed to triple talaq should come on the street, isn't it? That is the way the country you want. You want the country to run. I'm sorry, this is not the way. This is not the constitutional norm.
Okay, Manish Bharti wants to respond to that.
Yeah. Let me be very clear on this thing. Whatever the Supreme Court has said, number one, with all due respect to the Supreme Court, I just want to clear a few points which BJP is trying to, mislead the country by using the quote from the Supreme Court. Sorry, sir, SKM, the Sahyog Kisan Morcha, has never approached the court. We have never been a party.
I'm not talking of you. Sorry, I'm talking
you
of
have said
farmers.
the farmers. Sorry. This entire movement, it has been organized. It has been run by Sahyog Kisan Morcha. The government of India is talking to Sahyog Kisan Morcha, isn't it? So we have never been a party in court at all. Number one. Number two, it is the same Supreme Court who has also point out a lot of points on the government of India. Why they are not talking? Why they are not taking care of the farmers?
Why they are not listening to the farmers? In that case, the BJP go mum. They don't want to listen to Supreme Court in that. And
The farmers
today,
are not ready
whatever
to
the
talk.
reasons
The
are there.
government has said with open arms,
See,
Mr. Manish Bharti, that we are ready to
have you-
talk. But if you
sir,
want the law to be scrapped,
sir,
sorry,
sir, with-
this is not going to happen. Laws will
Sir,
not be
sir,
scrapped.
sir,
Let
sir,
the
for the
Supreme
last-
Court take a call
for
on
the
this.
last
The matter is
8
with Supreme
months.
Court, so we did not speak
See,
on
the
this.
last
And it
8
doesn't matter
months,
whether
have
your
you
organization
ever-
has gone
have
to
you
Supreme
ever-
Court or not.
Please-
The fact
please
of the
let
matter is
please let
that the
us
issue
know.
has gone to the court.
Okay,
So we should wait for the court order
from this
rather than
platform,
agitating on this street
Okay,
and trying to
from this
extract some
platform,
kind
let
of
me ask
judgment
you,
from the
to
government
whom
and
should
the
we
court.
talk? Either we talk to Mr. Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of the country, or we have to
But you are not
talk to
ready
Mr.
you are not interested
Mr.
in talking at
Tomar.
all. You
Please,
are
please
interested
let
in
us know.
creating
Please
mayhem,
let us know.
taking
You
politics
are
to
not,
Uttar
you are
Pradesh
just saying
in the
you are
light
not
of Uttar
inviting the
Pradesh
farmers.
assembly election.
Okay. Allow me to come in. Allow me, please. Allow me. It's as simple as this. It's a conversation and debate that we've done multiple times as to
I know.
who should we speak to, because the government won't specifically tell us when, where, how, with whom. And the government keeps saying we're open, but it's the other side that doesn't want to talk because their only demand is withdraw the laws completely or no conversation. That's where the deadlock really stands. Since January, no further meetings have taken place. I don't even know if since January any further hearings in the court have taken place on the constitutional validity of the laws. Irrespective,
Ma'am,
the farmers say that whether they are constitutionally valid or not, we have an issue with the kind of impact they're going to have on us, and so we continue to protest. Let me also bring in one more panelist who's joining us right now, one more Kisan Awaz, Shiv Kumar Sharma, farmer leader भी हमारे साथ अभी जुड़ रहे हैं. Mr. Sharma, ये बताएं कि इस तरीके से कितने दिन और चलेगा? 8 लोगों की जान चली गई, अब उस पे राजनीति हो जाएगी, तुमने ये कहा, मैंने ये कहा, मेरा वीडियो, तुम्हारा वीडियो, ये सब तो चलता रहेगा, लेकिन सोल्यूशन तक तो नहीं पहुंच रहे. हम जो फार्म लॉज का सोल्यूशन है उस तक तो नहीं पहुंच रहे.
देखिए, हमेशा इतिहास साक्षी है, 50 वर्ष मुझे भी हो गए हैं. डायलॉग से ही समस्या का समाधान होता है. 23 जनवरी को आखिरी हमारी सरकार से वार्ता हुई है. उसके बाद सरकार ने कोई वार्ता के लिए हमको सूचित नहीं किया है. सरकार जुमलेबाजी करती रही कि हम वार्ता को तैयार हैं. एक फोन कॉल दूरी पर पीएम कहते हम बैठे हैं, दरवाजे खुले हुए हैं. कौन सा दरवाजा है हमको बताया नहीं जाता है. फोन कौन सा है जिसपे हम फोन करें बताते नहीं है. हमेशा परंपरा ये रही है 11 राउंड बैठकों में कि सरकार हमको सूचियां भेजती थी और उसके बाद हमको विजिटिंग कार्ड मिलते थे. सरकारी बसें हमको ले जाती थी. समय स्थान हमेशा सरकार तय करके भेजती थी और करीब करीब 4 से 5-6 घंटे तक हमारी वार्ता 5 मंत्रियों के साथ होती थी. अब ये वार्ता के लिए कोई निमंत्रण नहीं है, कोई सूचना नहीं है, कोई समय नहीं है, कोई स्थान नहीं है. फिर भी सरकार ये कहती है कि हम वार्ता को तैयार हैं, वार्ता करना चाहते हैं. तो वार्ता करना चाहते हैं तो वार्ता के लिए आप जैसे पहले बुलाते थे, निमंत्रण देते थे, वैसा वार्ता के लिए कब आना है, कैसे आना है, ये तो सूचना दें हमको आप कि हम कहाँ आए, किससे बात करें, कैसी वार्ता करें. पर केवल सरकार कहती रहती है कि हम वार्ता को तैयार हैं. तो ये सरकार की जुमलेबाजी से काम नहीं चलेगा. 23 जनवरी से आज कितना दिन हो गया है, सरकार ने वार्ता के लिए किसानों को आमंत्रित नहीं किया है. और मेरा बार बार कहना है कि जब तक वार्ता नहीं होगी, समस्या का समाधान नहीं निकलेगा. हम बैठे हैं, तब तपस्या और साधना कर रहे हैं. अभी तक हमने इस आंदोलन को अहिंसक बनाए रखा है. गांधीवादी देश में, गांधी के देश में हिंसा की कोई जगह नहीं होनी चाहिए, चाहे वो किसान हो, चाहे मजदूर हो, चाहे
लेकिन शिव कुमार शर्मा जी कि हिंसा हो रही है, अब वो चाहे एक तरफ से शुरू हो या दूसरी तरफ से, या किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया उसके खिलाफ हो जाए, या भीड़ में कौन आया क्या करके चला गया, हिंसा हो रही है. और इसलिए दोनों तरफ को ये सोचना पड़ेगा कि आगे का रास्ता क्या है. बट देयर इज मेरिट टू व्हाट यू आर सेइंग. डॉक्टर सुनील सिंह, कैन द गवर्नमेंट नॉट इनिशिएट टॉक्स वन मोर टाइम?
Look, the stubbornness on anybody's part, whether it is government or the Kisan leaders, is not correct. Dialogue should be on. But the kind of a thing, the attitude that Kisan leaders have, when Manish was saying that if somebody is infiltrated, it is the job of the government to identify the anti-national elements. Look, tell me, Tanvi, if I hide a terrorist in my house and say it's the responsibility of the government to look into that, no, this is not correct.
Yes.
Yes, it is. It is the job of the government and probe agencies.
How can a government run away from this? Sorry.
You cannot hide the anti-national in your lap. You should not. You should
This
run
is-
away
this-
from
this-
that.
This is ridiculous.
If you
This is ridiculous as a
admit,
part of a government, if a government
No, no,
is
if you-
spokesman saying like this,
if-
all the terrorists
if
can
you
then
are-
hide in somebody's
if you
house.
are, if
It
you
is a
are,
part of a
if you are,
government.
Manish,
Get
Manish,
into
Okay,
one
okay,
sentence.
okay, okay. Manish,
Manish,
let
one
him finish.
sentence.
Let him finish. We
Manish,
disagree
one
on what he
sentence.
said, but let him finish. Yes.
Manish, one sentence. Manish, one sentence. Like you said, that if the government feels that the anti-national people are in the Kisan Andolan, that means you have admitted that the anti-national elements are there. So it is not the job of the government to identify them. No.
It is your
yes,
allegation.
it is
You are
the
just saying
no,
that we are always
no.
there to help the
No,
government and
Manish.
we help
No,
them
Manish.
identify them.
Manish,
Come up with it.
you are
Sorry, I
Manish.
never said
You
this.
are.
Please don't
No,
put
no,
your
no.
words
Okay,
in
okay.
my mouth.
Okay.
I
Allow
never
me to
said
please
this.
intervene
I
because
don't
I'm
agree to
completely out of time. But Dr. Sunil Singh, I think the point is very simple. If the government believes and the BJP and the JDU and the NDA wants to push the narrative that there are anti-social elements or Khalistanis or whoever else who are getting into these protests and they're the ones creating problems, by now that entire module and the racket should have been busted. We are very, very, very well equipped to handle all kinds of antisocial elements who create trouble, who create violence and claim lives. And irrespective of whether X or Y or Z is giving them any kind of shelter, it is the responsibility of law and order agencies and the government who tells us that there are signs of Khalistani support to show us the evidence and put those people behind bars. But every time when things go around to say, oh, Khalistani aaye the yahan pe aur ye karke chale gaye danga, is not going to solve the problem. You can try as much as you want to villainize the farmers. You can try as much as you want to villainize the movement. Every time they want to get themselves heard and get out on the streets, you can try as much as you want to say, oh, the Aam Aadmi is getting trouble, oh, they're blocking roads, oh, people are not able to move. But it's not going to make the problem go away. Because for decades now, they have been ignored and they have had enough. Yes, in states where there is political mileage to be garnered, they will be given more platform, there will be more noise, there will be more danga. But even irrespective of whether there is election lined up or not, there is a core issue at hand. And that core issue is that the Kisan is trying to tell us, enough is enough, you need to fix this for us. And the government has to hear them out. That's the only way forward. Thank you for joining us.